how we get notorious. Oh, 'cause I don't know if they keep telling me where to go. I'll blow my brains out to the radio.
Hey, this is Saba, aka Opal Beauty, and welcome back to another video. So for this video, I'm going to do a brown, bronzy kind of look. If you're interested in seeing that, then keep on watching. So I'm going to use this Cover FX Illuminating Base Primer. And now I'm going to use the Spackle Laura Geller Hydrating Moisturizing Under Makeup Primer. I'm going to use the POREfessional primer by Benefit.
Every night I live and die, need somebody to.
So now I'm going to color correct by using the Becca Backlight Targeted Color Corrector in Peach. And I'm just going to apply that to some blemishes that I have here. To conceal that, I'm going to use the Erase Paste by Benefit.
This is how we get.
For foundation, I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Foundation. And this is a mini foundation that I got for free by purchasing something from Sephora. I don't know if this is the right shade for me, but I'll check that out right now. Oh yeah, this is a bit too dark for me. It seems light on camera, but I feel that this is too dark for me. And I'm gonna use the Beauty Blender from the Fenty line. Do you see that? It's way too orange. Oh my god, I hope this doesn't come out looking weird. Oh my god, I look so fucking orange. I look like an Oompa Loompa. Oh shit. Oh my god. I look like an Oompa Loompa. On point. What shade is this? This is in the shade 340. This is definitely not my shade. I'm more of an olive, like medium kind of tone. Let's just cross our fingers and hope for the best for this video. It has covered up really nicely. There were a couple shades I was able to choose from, and I chose this. I thought this would be the perfect shade for me, but I guess not. It turned out not to be my shade. And I chose it from online because I was making a purchase from Sephora online because they have those good ass deals online. So I'm like, why not add this foundation? Since it's free, it was like a deal online. If you purchase something like $30 or something, you get a free sample deluxe. This was the sample deluxe and I chose this shade, so it's my fault. So far the coverage is really good. This is my first time using the Fenty foundation. I have really dry skin and I did apply a lot of moisturizer and hydrating primers before applying the foundation, so it's working really nice on me. So I'm gonna apply the matte soft ochre Pro Longwear paint pot just to give a blank canvas. On top of that, I'm gonna apply the Fenty Beauty blotting powder. Now I'm gonna use Katsina, which is this shade from the Juvia's Place Saharan palette. And now I'm gonna use Whiskey from the Urban Decay Smoky palette. Whiskey, this shade. And I'm gonna diffuse it into the crease. Now with this blending brush, I'm gonna blend that out. And now I'm gonna use the shade in Combust, which is this shade here. And I'm just gonna use my finger and apply it to the center of the lid. I'm gonna use the MAC pigment in Blue Brown. It's a beautiful pigment to apply to the center of the lid. I must say that this pigment reminds me a lot of the definer shade from the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette, and you get a whole palette for the fraction of the price. I'm just pressing it in. I'm also extending the product outwards, forming a winged look. From the MAC A Party of Pastels Mineralized Eyeshadow Quad, I'm going to use the whitish shade right here. And I'm going to apply that pearly white shade to the inner corners. So now I'm going to apply concealer. This is the ColourPop No Filter Concealer in medium tan. And I'm gonna mix in the lighter shade. This is in light 20. These oxidize so fast. That's why I have the lightest one. And now back at it again with the Fenty Beauty Blender. I'm blending the concealer out with dabbing motions. So now I'm going to apply the Clinique eyeliner pencil in Intense Peridot. I'm going to apply it to the bottom lash line.
And take off our clothes.
I'm going to blend it out slightly.
Graceless now.
So now I'm going to apply all the shades that I used on the crease to the bottom lash line. I'm going to use this pencil from Gosh. This is made in Germany and it's a Velvet Touch eyeliner, waterproof. It's in the shade Pink Darling. This is what it looks like. Gosh. These are available at Walgreens and Duane Reade. I'm going to use this to brighten my waterline. So now I'm going to apply the Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner.
Off our faces,
trying to find these perfect places.
what the fuck are perfect places anyway?
Now I'm going to curl my lashes and then apply mascara. And then I'm going to do false lashes off camera. Alright, so now I'm going to use the ColourPop concealer in Deep Tan as a contour. I'm using the e.l.f. contouring brush to blend out the contour. I forgot to highlight my brow bone, so I'm going to use that white shade from the MAC Quad palette and just highlight. For a darker contour, I'm applying the contouring stick from Tarte on top of the contour that I already did with the ColourPop Tan Concealer. So now I'm going to apply the Light 20 ColourPop Concealer just to highlight a little bit more here over the Cupid's bow.
Take 'em home, let's kiss and then take off.
Make sure everything's blended in. I'm going to set all of that in using the Fenty Beauty powder.
Graceless night.
And now I'm going to use the Benefit Hoola bronzing powder. I'm also going to use the Sonia Kashuk bronzer because I want this to be a bronzy look. I'm also going to apply the Becca Blushed Copper blush as a bronzer. This is a copper shade. It's so beautiful. It literally makes you look like you're glowing from within. Gives you a bronzy glow. It's so gorgeous. I'm going to also use it as a blush. Now with this fluffy brush, I'm going to blend everything out.
Faces.
So for blush, I'm going to use the Dahlia by Becca Mineralized Luminous blush. I'm going to use a little bit because this shit is so freaking pigmented. I don't want to look like I'm crazy. Oh, you see? It makes me look like a joke. But I absolutely love using this as a eyeshadow. It's so gorgeous. Now I look all crazy. I do love this as a blush too. I just like to apply it very lightly. Gives me a really nice flushed look. Okay, I hope I don't look too crazy. On camera it looks too crazy, but face to face it's not. For highlighter, I'm gonna use the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Opal. This is the cream product, not the powder product, which is $40. On top of that, I'm going to apply the cream highlighter by Becca Moonstone. I'm going to apply that on top. This shade is very similar to Opal, just a smidget lighter in comparison. This is a lighter shade of Opal, basically. I'm not done with my highlighter. So on top of that, I'm going to apply the Becca Light Chaser highlighter in the shade Topaz Flashes Gilt. This is gorgeous. I love this one. It's so gorgeous.
Have another drink, get lost in us. This is how we get.
Apply some on my Cupid's bow. Okay, now I'm done with highlighting. For lips, I'm going to apply the MAC Soar lip pencil. I'm going to use the MAC topped with Brandy liquid lipstick. I'm going to put a little bit of the MORPHE liquid lipstick in SASHA, just a little bit on the center of the lip. I'm going to tap that out using my finger. So I guess that is the finished look. So that is the end of this video. I hope you all enjoyed watching this video. Let me know in the comments down below what you'd like to see me do next. And that is a wrap. See you again. If you want to, then like this video, subscribe, and share. Bye!